greatest poet of all time. Have you looked inside of a plant? When that plant climbs up to an ant, then the roots are on the earth, and then the earth opens up, then the soil starts to look down, then the composition of the mind is way beyond now. As the ant starts to travel, it sees a plant. Now this plant has folded open, and inside of it you must see how the water makes it grow. Every time you're in the studio, do you want your emotions to flow? Like it's jumping on the wall, then the walls close in, then the top of the roof bends in, and now you can't see out. But then God looks in, and then he sees the sun without. Now as you're walking for the peace of the street, I know that everyone wants to see the misery. Now I gotta go out and see that the ground is open up again. Now the concrete is going down real deep. So as you're walking downstairs, do you feel scared? Do you feel like you're about to fall? It's like your legs are missing. Now you're holding a wheelchair, trying to roll out of the ground. Now you see the ground start to roll up to you. You don't know what to do. Now this misery has come back for feelings. Now the emotion is like you're back in the wheelchair, stuck. Now your arms are missing. Is it because the cancer? Do you even know what cancer is in the first place? That's the devil coming up to you saying that you're about to die. When them doctors looked at you like you're about to cry, but you know that misery's nothing when you're in your eyes. And then you see the blindness of yourself. Then you close your ears and you can't hear nothing else. So now your neck is looking up like the giraffe is going to the tree, grabbing the grapefruit, climbing back down and saying, how can you enjoy the fruits of my labor if you've never been slaving out here in the first place? Don't know what to say. Let me pause for a minute and say my sentence and write it out like I never wrote it. Can I rewrite it without myself? Can I rewrite it with you? Do I have this limitation? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me pause for a minute. Let me pause for a minute. Never mind, I don't have to pause. If I press the pause button, then the remote control jumps out of my hand back on the television. Don't even need to be watching it in the first place. If I ever watched it, then so what? I don't care if it's too late. It's like I'm watching Ricky Late. You probably too old or too young to remember that in the first place. But every time I looked at my vision, I know that I can see everything. Even if I turn around and don't look back, I know that my back is inside of my front, and everyone wants to roll up a blunt and see that the greatness of this weed is now coming up to this plant again. Now the ant looks at the plant and say, why won't you die? And the plant looked at the ant and say, why won't you crawl away from me? And the ant say, I am been crawling my whole life, and I don't know how to stop. But if I stop and pause for a minute and look at you, I know that I can come out of your face and see the misery of company. Now what you're going to do when these people wanting you and they don't want me. Now I don't understand why this ant and this plant are having a conversation, but I know one thing, I'm the Terminator coming out for everything.